Hi, it's Emma with Polly's Paper Crafts, and I have got a scrapbook process video for you today. And today I'm going to be creating my own background with a stamp set. So this is the W+9's Fresh Cut Florals stamp set, and I'm stamping with Distress ink in Black Soot. And this is basically inspired by those gorgeous papers from Felicity Jane. Now you see those papers on videos and on layouts that are shared and everything, and they are so gorgeous, and quite the sort of signature look for Felicity Jane is the black and white. And I really like the whole ditzy floral, that kind of thing. So in this Fresh Cut Floral stamp set, there is this group of 3 little flowers that I have just stamped randomly over the page using the black soot. So this is like the black and white sort of theme from Felicity Jane. And I've just skipped ahead so you don't have to watch me stamping every little thing. But I've stamped the 3 florals, then I've stamped the twig that goes through the middle of them to sort of join them all together. And then there's like a single flower that I'm interspersing in between, and then I will switch to a small little leaf that I will add to some of those just to give just to make it an obvious floral, really, because that leaf is quite bold because it's a solid stamp. But I really like the way this came out. Now, I had smudged a little bit of black ink here and there, and this is a tip from Jennifer Maguire, that if you sort of scratch the top layer of the paper with a craft knife and then use a rubber or an eraser to sort of go over it, it will kind of remove the top layer of ink, which kind of worked and kind of didn't. I think it was the paper that I was using more than the technique. But yeah. So I'm not actually going to use this whole piece, but yeah, this is totally inspired by Felicity Jane, which I would totally subscribe to if I could, and there's a couple of reasons that I can't. I already subscribe to Like Forever kits, which I absolutely love. The kits are amazing, the community is incredible, Nicola, the owner, is just out of this world, and I love that, and I'm not going to stop my commitment to Like Forever because, like all the reasons I've just mentioned, I love them. But that is, I think it works out to something like 20. Once you include sort of postage and packaging, I think it works out to something like £27 a month, and that's UK based. So Felicity Jane is not UK based, and obviously to be able to subscribe to them, I would have to include shipping costs and everything else, and to add that to my Like Forever costings as well. I just, in terms of money, I don't think I would be able to do that. So what have I done now? I tried a little bit of mixed media. I didn't gesso the background, so the paper did warp a little bit, but I used my Cracked Pistachio Distress ink, which is very light. It's a very light mint colour, and I did want it slightly darker, so I added some turquoise Memento chalk ink, and then mixed that with some gesso, some white acrylic gesso. And I wanted the whole drippy effect, and I think I should have really watered down the paint first rather than trying to put it on the paper and then water it down. But you know, you live and learn. So I really like the colour, I really like the drips. I'm going to sort of cover up that main splodge of paint with my DIY background, and I'm just using that black and white polka dot paper is from Paige Evans, and I think that really, it ties in with the whole black and white theme, and it just really makes my photo really pop. I'm also going to use some white dotty sort of it's not acetate, it is plastic packaging kind of what is it? It's like cellophane. Cellophane is what I was after. Just to put under my photo as well, and that will just give it a little bit of dimension. And then I wanted a little bit more mint, so I'm just smushing. And I discovered that if I sort of splashed the packaging around as I did it, then I would create little splatters in other directions as well without having to use a paintbrush and tap. So I really like the way that looks. And this layout is going to be pretty minimal. I wanted, it was kind of inspired by Felicity Jane, but also inspired by Suse Fish, because she's just, I love her style. I love the way she can take nothing basically and make it beautiful. I don't know whether you saw her recent video with making a page using Happy Meal packaging. I mean, that just, she's amazing. So yeah, it was inspiration from both of them really. I've added 2 little word stickers from Tim Holt's Small Talk, and they are on the black background with white typewriter writing. And then I wanted a little bit more of that black, so I used the Distress ink and watered that down. And actually I'd used sort of, not dirty water, but I'd cleaned my gessoed brush in it, so it made the blacks a kind of grey, and that looked really nice, I thought, as splatters rather than a harsh black. It was like a dark grey. So I've stuck all that down, and then I think I should add some journaling, but then I write it and I look at it and I go, ugh, I really don't like that. So like Adele says, you can always cover it up. So I was looking for another piece of paper to cover it. I thought maybe another bit of that black, but it looked too heavy underneath. So I pulled out my stamps, and this is an Elle Studio stamp that I got at the Light Forever retreat. I did a card class with Amanda, and this was the stamp set that we got with it. And the sentiment in this, because it's got donuts and stuff in, the sentiment in this is "You are the sweetest." Well, I just wanted sweetest, so I've just used some washi tape just to mask off "You are," and then stamped that out. And then I think I'm going to cut that into like a banner sort of shape. Yeah, I'm just freehand cutting that. That's going to slide in. I'm just going to put a flag end in there. See? Perfect. Always cover it up. So how are you guys today? I hope you're having a lovely week or weekend. I don't know when this is going to go up, but I hope you are. I hope you're doing lots of scrapping. I'm counting down to summer, to be honest. I think I have about 3 weeks left of term, and it is going to fly by. The summer term in school is really, it's crazy busy, so I think that is going to fly by. So here I'm going to turn that sweetest into my title. So I've outlined that little flag shape just to make it stand off the page. And then I've used some foam glitter white thickers to spell out view. And then the Maggie Holmes roller stamp said the sweetest thing, I think, or the sweetest thing. So I masked off sweetest thing, and I just wanted and I've just stamped that above sweetest. And that blue button is from Paige Evans Fancy Free, and I love the end result. I hope you do too, and I hope you stick around. Subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know down below what kit clubs you are subscribed to and why you like them. Maybe one day I will cave and completely go for Felicity Jane, but we will see. So until next time, guys, bye!